Welcome back to Ocarina of Time, folks. It's finally time for us to begin the Shadow Temple. Spoopy. Anyway, yeah, first things first, we're definitely going to be wanting the Eye of Truth. Oh, actually, yeah, hang on. And we're also going to be wanting the long shot as well. Need the long shot in order to be able... actually, no, you probably could make that with just the hook shot, but we're not getting in here without completing those first 3 temples, so... Yeah, potato, potato. You know what I meant. Okay, so yeah, first things first. Make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is descent into the deep darkness. Wow, I'm so scared of this toy for children. But yeah, no. Short to the point, use the lens of truth. Find the skull that doesn't disappear. It's that one there. And then, yeah, just give this thing a good old shove into that direction. And there we go. Do that. That gate opens on the other side, but we got a problem. Yeah, I can't make that jump, can I?
Oh no.
And there's nothing to grapple on the other side, is there? So yeah, we're going to have to keep exploring for a bit. But thankfully, there's another secret passage just down this way. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Ominous. But yeah, if we wander around in here, we get these little prompts. The Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Because yeah, I mentioned this in the previous part. The bottom of the well was basically like a big sort of like torture / execution chamber. I think the idea is that the Shadow Temple is basically where like a bunch of like dark nigh on satanic rituals took place. Like in order to try and like appease the gods. When in reality it was nothing more than like just a cesspit of evil, corruption, blood, and death. Again, this is a toy for children.
Well, why you boring me? I'm right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do find it a little bit hard to take it seriously, considering the fact that it is a Zelda game, and Zelda games are like the primary audience for these things is kids. Yeah, this is like we're suddenly being hit with this fucking even Game of Thrones doesn't really go into that kind of I mean, Game of Thrones goes into an entirely different load of nonsense, but I'm not just talking about those last couple of seasons. All right. Anyway, so yeah, we kill that re-dead. We take out a couple of keys, and we get ourselves a bit of paper. Boo. Nah, it is a dungeon map. Right, pop that back on again. I am going to want to keep my eyes open as well for for any magic bottles as well. What is hidden in the darkness? Tricks full of ill will. You can't see the way forward. Yes, I can. I've got the lens of truth. You told me to get this thing. I'm literally just following your instructions. Oh, yeah, there we go. Get another magic bottle. Shut up! Yeah, okay, it was intimidating like the first time, but like now it's just now this is just annoying. Alf, God, Bennett, it's this nonce again. But yeah, we're round 2 with the dead hand. But yeah, this time, however, is actually arguably quite a lot easier than it was the first time around, because like you've either got the Master Sword or the Bigoron Sword at this point. Oh, nice. I did. That wasn't even an intentional spin attack. But yeah, it's actually arguably easier this time around because you've got a much more powerful sword at your beck and call, and this thing has just the exact same attacks as it did last time. There we go. Yeah, that actually, take another look at the dead hand. It kind of reminds me of a music teacher that I had when I was a kid. Don't worry, I'm not saying that she was like a that she was inappropriate around children in that way. No, hell no. Although she was a total cunt.
Damn!
Anyway, with that said, I've got the hover boots. With these mysterious boots, you can hover above the ground. The downside, no traction. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. Alright, will do. I've watched enough Dora the Explorer to trust in the boots. Alright, yeah. I don't really need the lens of truth to navigate my way back. I know which doors are which. Alright, anyway, now that we're back here. So yeah, we can't use our hook shot to get across that gap, but we can use the hover boots. There we go. Yeah, using the hover boots, you can glide over short distances like that. The only problem is, indeed, these things have absolutely no traction at all. Yeah, I've been in this place before. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about them like sliding you around on slopes or anything. Yeah, they don't affect gravity in that way. But yeah, no, they are very slippy and slidey, and yeah, like it does make the game a little bit trickier if you just keep them on all the time. With that said, I'm actually gonna try and make like the Game Grumps did, and I'm gonna just keep these on for the entire dungeon.
Why?
Because why not? Because why not? I think that would be quite funny. Yeah, and unlike I don't necessarily need to take these things. Oh, hello. Oop, shit. Actually, Navi, can you tell me what that says? This wall, it's saying something. It says, if you want to see a ferry to the other world, come here. Oh, okay, I might need to, put Lens of Truth on, look down. Okay, no, there is actually a bottom to that. Now, I'll worry about it a little bit later on, though. Yeah, because unlike the water temple, you don't necessarily need to take the hover boots on and off over and over and over again in order to navigate the shadow temple. You can just keep them on if you want. It's just that, yeah, you'll basically be playing with ice physics the entire time. Doink. Alright, finally got ourselves a small key. Yep. Alright, so let's head back here. And we've got that door there, and we've also got... Yeah, we've also got like that wall over there as well, which is a solid wall. Ooh, hello. We've got these things now. Yes, these things are Gibdos. They are just... They're just redeads, but they're mummies. Ah, goddammit. There we are. Yeah, you weren't quite fast enough there, I'm afraid. But yeah, though, Gibdos are identical to Redeads in every single way, apart from the fact that they just have different textures. Yeah, like the Sun Song works on them, they'll grab onto you to try and drain your health. Yeah, they're exactly the same as Redeads. You found the compass. Now you can see the locations of many hidden things in the dungeon. Yeah. So yeah, no, we're actually still in like the first third of the Shadow Temple, and we already have the map, the compass, and our dungeon item. This is, yeah, it's a weirdly paced dungeon, I do have to say. Anyway, thankfully, yeah, that's that wall there that we couldn't use the Lens of Truth on. Yeah, it was bombable, so we can just saunter our way through. I do want to be careful in some of these. Yeah, I do want to be careful in some of these hallways because they just absolutely pelt you with spiders in here. Which, fair enough. Shadow Temple, it's meant to be spoopy, but oh, hello. Yeah, I want that. I want that heart. Yeah, give it, give it, give it, give it, give it, give it. There we go. I think it's funny. I promise, I will take them off if I reach a point in the game where it does become a monumental pain in the arse to have them on, but now's not the time. Actually, yeah, no, I can see that one by its shadow on the floor. There we go. Oh, cool, another heart. Oh, watch out for the shadow. Oh, fucking okay. Yeah, there we got War Masters again. Yeah, keep your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty. There we go. Lots of money that I don't need. Yep. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, well, at least this one's all by itself. There we are. Yeah, come here, come here. Too slippery for you. Yeah, try to catch me when I'm covered in grease. I'm a squirmy little fella. Oh, Jesus. Alright, wait for it to go back up. There we go. Yeah, I do have, oh yeah, I've got more of these silver rupees to collect. I think if I remember correct, silver rupees do actually count towards your rupee count as well if you have any space in your wallet. I don't remember how much they're worth though. I can't really check right now either. Eat it. Yeah, eat my spicy meatball. Alright. Oh yeah, no, I remember this. I remember this room. Yeah, we've got a bunch of like spike traps here, but yeah, there we go. This wall here is fake, and we've got a block inside. Well, that's another useful thing as well. The hover boots don't make in spite of lowering your traction, you can still pull blocks with the hover boots just fine. Anyway, I can hear a scritching and a scratching, so there's a gold skeletiller in here somewhere as well. So yeah, how do we get past the spike traps? Well, yeah, they can't. They can crush us into paste, but they can't crush the giant stone block. All right, more bombs. And yeah, another heart container. Oh. Okay, cool. That's now blocking both the spike traps. Ah, there you are. Okay, how do I get in there? Yeah. Really? Can't hit it. I can't hit it from. There we go. And I can't backflip into that one either. Alright, I'll do it the proper way. Try and be clever. Yay. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, thankfully we've got that block positioned in a way so that it's blocking both spike traps. Once you've done that, stop pushing it, get round to the other side, and start pulling it instead. But otherwise, a Looney Tunes cartoon happens. It feels like exactly like the kind of bullshit that Wile E. Coyote would fall for. There we go. Now I think, yeah, it's a little, yeah, it's a little bit elevated there, so I can just climb up on top of the, climb up on top of that, and I think I could walk along the top of the spike traps. Although I think I might be able to make that with the hover boots. I'm gonna give it a try. Give it the old college try. There we go. No, nothing invisible. Just some art containers. Okay, I'll take those. Ooh, hello. I'll take this as well. Ow, blue rupee. How thoughtful. Anyway, this is the thing that I need to hit. There's a switch there, and okay, now I can come over here. Give it a kick open. Boom, another key. Alright, I think that's everything that we need to do in here. So yeah, let's head back over here to the big old cavern. Oh yeah, no, these platforms are cool. Yeah, some of these platforms are also completely invisible as well. And that one moves. I would love to see somebody have a crack at completing this without using the lens of truth. There are obviously some secrets that stand out like a sore thumb, but there are others that would be like, oh wow, how the hell would you figure that out? Nope. Yeah, there we go. Just walk straight into my sword. Oh, actually, yeah, we want the lens on in here as well, don't we? Because there are also some invisible spikes. Nice. Yeah. Is that another key there? Nope, just another rupee. Way hey. There we go. I think actually if I remember correctly, I think the hover boots do also can also protect you against the spikes if you land on them, but only like very briefly. Yeah, like hang on. Yes, I can use them to walk over the spikes very briefly as well. But as soon as I stop walking, then that's it. You know, I'm getting yeah, there we go. This one's invisible. And yeah, I think I just gotta leg it for this one. And okay, yeah, no, I can just hook shot up to that one up there. But I need the key first. Yep. Ouch. Alright, you know what? There we go, finally. Because I have to get, like, uncomfortably close to you before you can, Z-target them. Now, not as much of a problem when they're stationary here. But when they're flying about... So I haven't seen these things in a while as well. The bomb flowers work just as well as anything else. There we go. So yeah, blast that thing open with a bomb, and it has a little key inside it. Ooh! And he has a little friend hiding behind him as well, so you can protect him, yeah, could you? I don't think so. You're coming with me, Peter Parker. Okay, but the gate's still closed as well, though. Are there any more? Yeah, there's probably more. Yes, there's another Keys in here. I just need to kill him, and then I can escape. Come on. There we go. Yeah, typically if it's a seat, if the door is sealed shut behind you, it just means, oh, you just gotta kill everything. Ah well, no skin off my back. There you go, there you are. Oh, okay, actually, you know what? This is actually one of those occasions where I do actually need to swap boots. There we go. I need to swap out the hover boots for the iron boots, because we've got these giant fans blowing about the place. Once they start blowing at you, you can still continue to walk towards them, but if you're wearing the hover boots, if you're wearing the regular boots, then you'll get pushed backwards. If you're wearing the hover boots, you get pushed back even faster. Although I am actually going to need the hover boots this time around. There we go. Better be quick. There we go. That was close. Actually, do you want to just pop the... Yeah, I'm just going to pop the iron boots on. Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice speed for, like, not getting pushed off into oblivion. Ow. Oh, come on, don't be shy. Open up. Oh, son of a bitch, I had it right there. Alright, you know what, I'm just going to aim it, and I'm not going to look away until it opens.
Totally and utterly mind-numbingly boring.
There you go. Oh, dickhead. Oh, well. Alright. Yeah, there we go. I've had my fun. Yeah, not quite yet, Navi. I've got a couple of zombos to take care of first. There we go. All right, yeah. Sorry about that. What was it that you were trying to say? Here, I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Those who have sacred feet should let the wind guide them. Then they will be led to the hidden path. That's what they are saying. Oh yeah, no, I remember. Yeah, I remember now actually. Yeah, no, back in the previous room, one of these, ow. Yeah, one of these fans is actually positioned in front of an invisible, is positioned in front of an invisible wall that we need the lens to see. Yeah, there it is. So, yeah, let's pop the hover boots on here. Wait for it to start spinning up. And then leg it towards the invisible wall. Okay. To remember correctly, this room is actually pretty sneaky. It's caught me off guard on more than a couple of occasions. Ow! I don't swing that way. No, I swing this way. Yeah, because that unlocks the that unlocks the door there. Give this a kick open. But there's only 5 rupees in it. So what the fuck? Where's the fucking? Yeah, so here's the trick. Yeah, I don't know if we can see it with the. Yeah, I can't actually see it with the lens of truth either. It's this pile over here. We've got to bomb this because there is a chest hidden in here that you can only see with the lens of truth. This has the key in it. Sneaky little bollocks. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, no, we're getting quite close to the end of the dungeon now because yeah, we've got that big old ship in the background there. drag this thing out of the way. Oh yeah, actually, I'll want to come up here first before I do anything. Yeah, no, this is actually the route that we found back at the top near the beginning of the dungeon. This is a shortcut back to the beginning. I can hear a gold skull somewhere. So yeah, if you climb all the way back up there, you can gain access to the entrance again. But you can't get down here because that big old boulder is blocking the way. Alright, actually, so we need to pull this back into position here. There we go. That should be centered enough. Thankfully, we've got that indicator on the floor. Yeah, I know. I can hear you, mate. I can hear the scritching and the scratching. I'll come for you. Don't you worry. I've been wanting to do that, actually, because I'm about to hit 50 of those little buggers, and I can get myself another art piece. Alright. Yeah, there you are. And how do I... Son of a... oh, actually, you know what? No, hang on. Tell a lie, I don't actually think I can get that one, unfortunately, because there's something that I haven't done in the past that I probably should have done. So there's a couple of scarecrows that you can find, and you can teach them songs, and if you play the songs, they will like, you know, in the future, they will spawn in specific certain places. And you can then use the hookshot to hookshot onto them and reach certain secrets. I need one of those scarecrows in order to get that gold skulltula, but I haven't bothered, so... Oh well. I'll just have to go and kill somebody else then instead. But anyway, yeah, we play Zelda's Lullaby on this boat. And we go on ourselves a nice little luxury cruise. What a shame I suffer from seasickness. Oh, and the other guests are pretty unruly as well. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Take those off. Ouch. There we go. Come on, mate, that's just cheating. And that's coming from me. I'm using an overpowered sword to do all this. There we go. Yeah, I should go and get myself a bit more health fairly soon, though. I am starting to run a bit dry now. I've got a couple of fairies on standby, but I did also use up my Lon Lon milk earlier as well. I actually used that back at the bottom of the well. I used it off screen. Uh oh, ship is sinking. Abandon ship. Whew. That was a close call. Okay. Actually, I don't think we're quite... Oh yeah, no, hang on, let's see what I've got to do. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Got a big old pile of bombs over there. I think I can do this with regular arrows, but yeah, fuck it. Let's do this in style, shall we? Kablam! Yeah, get that good old blasting with an arrow, and that's how we can get across. But unfortunately, the doorway on the other side is locked up tight, so yeah, I'm gonna need to find the key first. Oh, you don't suppose it might be in here, do you? Ow, son of a bitch. I don't think these things are actually, I don't think those things are actually wall masters. I think these are floor masters. Effectively the same thing, they just crawl around on the floor instead. Okay, actually, yeah, you know what? The beeping. The incessant beeping. There we go, lovely. Can't actually remember how much health those things give you off the top of my head. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, you do also want to kill the kids as well, because if you don't, I believe the Floor Master will eventually respawn. Although, I better check this door. I'm about to exit that room anyway, so... Yikes. Oh, that's cheeky. This one's invisible. There we go. Also, I just noticed something as well. I can't use the spin attack when I'm using the Lens of Truth either. That's a bollock and a half. Yeah, hang on, we'll try it now. Yeah, there we go, now it charges up. There we go, now we've got ourselves a small key. I think there's still 2 more rooms that we can investigate down here as well, though, so I might as well check those out while I'm here. Yeah, come here! Yeah, come here, you crafty little light-fingered bastard! Oh yeah, there we have got another one of these rooms, but now that it's on, now the skulls are on a big spinning plinth. Ah well, I'm quite confident in my 3s, you know.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Yeah, that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. Oh, no, hang on, I missed. God damn it. Alright, you know what, fine. You win this round Perfect Cell and Mr. Perfect Cell. Okay, I think that one finally went in. Yeah, there we go. Bunch of rupees in here, at the very least, and another gold skull tiller. I don't know, I guess I was hoping for something a little bit more, something a little bit more useful in the long run. I don't really use rupees very often. There we go. Actually, how many of those do I have now? Oh goddamn, I've got 49. Alright, cool. Yeah, if I had bothered to do the Scarecrow gubbins, I'd have 50 by now. That's on me. That is my me. Alright, so, yeah, let's do this door here, then. Oh, hello. Actually, yeah, no, this one is actually mandatory, because the boss key is in here. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure you have to use Din's Fire here. Do fire arrows work? They do not. Okay, it has got to be, old Diddy Chops, then. There we go. Oh, cool. That also like hits the re-deads too. Nice. What's in that other chest before I open the boss chest first, though? It is just 5 more rupees. Yay! Alright, lovely. Got ourselves another boss key. Now we're ready to find the tired bow on this bastard. Alright, so yeah, so I want the I want the door on the northeast side, so that's how I came in here in the first place. There we go. Now, I might also want to keep my eyes open for any, jars that might have fairies in them, because we are getting quite close to the boss fight. Maybe these two have, yeah, tell you what, just to be on the safe side, equip a bottle. Do you? Nope. What about you? No. Boo! Okay, yeah, cool. Final room. And, yeah, I'm going to need the hover boots for this. Okay. And this way. You know what? I tell you what. You know what this actually reminds me of? This reminds me of one of the nightmare stages from Max Payne. If you're familiar at all with those games. Yeah, because there are a couple of sequences in the original Max Payne where, like, you're under the influence of the Valkyr drug, and you're, like, hallucinating, like, the death of your wife and child. Oh, spoiler alerts for Max Payne, by the way. And yeah, no, they're similarly structured to, like, that room back there. They're also the worst levels in the entire game, if I'm being perfectly honest. I'm not a fan of, yeah, I'm honestly not a fan of, those parts of the game. Which is a shame, because the original Max Payne is one of the best video games I've ever played in my life. Yeah, that's another Let's Play that will be coming up fairly soon. So yeah, our boss fight for the Shadow Temple is the Phantom Shadow Beast, Bongo Bongo. Yeah, that sounds like something that the Conservatives would say when they're talking about a country they don't like. There we go. So yeah, so yeah, hit both of the. Oh, god damn it! Yeah, so you want to try and hit both of the hands with. I might want to do this with regular arrows since I've got the Lens of Truth active. Yeah, you want to hit each of the hands with an arrow so you can stun them, and then you want to like hit Bongo Bongo itself in the face to stun it. Yeah, you do want to be quick though because the hands aren't going to stay stunned forever. Fuck me, are they aggressive as well? There we go, finally. Yeah, also not helped by the fact that, yeah, it's also not helped by the fact that that because we're standing on a giant drum, the surface of the battlefield also bounces up and down over and over again. Which can not only throw off your aim something fierce. There we go. All right, in the face. Yeah. All right, I've hit it with a couple of jump strikes from the Begoran sword. One more hit. I reckon maybe like one more hit will to do it. Oh no, maybe not. Yeah, come on, I do just want to actually shoot these things now, guys. There we go, finally. There we go, finally got him. Tanky little bag of shit. Although, I gotta hand it to him. It was quite tough to beat him.
Shut up!
Ah well, a bit more of a challenge than Morphle was at the very least, but for the right reasons, that's debatable. But hey, yeah, that is now the Shadow Temple is now complete. And we got ourselves another full heart container. We now have 15 hearts total. Nice. Do you want to grab those arrows over there as well? I did use up quite a lot of them. Yay. Alright, let's finally get out of this creepy... Yeah, let's finally get out of this creepy crater. Ah, much better. Yeah, much nicer in here. I did like the Shadow Temple, it smells. Probably all of the corpses doing that. The boy with the noble Zelda's Ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I'm also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. Yeah, I know who you are, Snowflame. Yeah, it hasn't been that... 7 years isn't that long. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys of the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. Oh, sorry, that was my lunch. My duty bound to me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine young lad. A fine young lad indeed. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. And with that, Sheikah bestows her power onto us. And we get to the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Please look out for the princess. I mean, I would if I knew where the fuck she was. Ah well, whatever. But yeah, no, that is that's the Shadow Temple finally complete. And yeah, we've only got one more temple to deal with now. Yeah, we've got one more temple to deal with now, chaps. And then that's it. All that's left to do after that will be to head on over to Ganon's Tower and finally bring this thing to an end. But that's all going to have to wait until the next part. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Ocarina of Time. TTFN.